Catherine with Gracefield Table. Coming back. Got this air fryer here. We're doing our air fryer 101. So today, I'm giving a big shout out to all of my friends who owned a easy bake oven as a kid, or those that wanted to, because I think the biggest, when it comes to baking with your air fryer, it's more an issue, maybe not an issue, a challenge of just mindset. So if you think, instead of think air fryer, think of your air fryer as like a mini oven, like that easy bake oven, right? And so anything that you bake in your traditional oven, you can also bake in your air fryer. It's obviously just on a much smaller scale, like an easy bake scale. And so I'm gonna show you a few things that I love to use for this and give you some ideas. And then right at the end of the video, I'm just gonna drop a bunch of pictures of things that we bake in our air fryer that we use the bake setting for, okay? So air fryer is plugged in here. I just wanna show you when we get to bake. The preset is 15 minutes and it's at 350. And so I'm gonna tell you, like 12 to 15 minutes, it's kind of where it all happens in the air fryer. And so your only restriction really is like whatever will fit on here. But we know, right, with baking that most things that we bake are very liquidy. And so I would encourage you, check the instructions and the warranty of your air fryer to make sure that anything you're choosing to use inside does not void that for you. But I'm going to show you a few things that we use just to go ahead and give you an idea of what we're doing. So this is a little sheet pan. Okay, these come in a set of 2, also with a larger one. These fit perfectly on the tray. I really like this for something like cornbread. Okay, in here, I also will do muffins, and with the 2 trays, you absolutely can do 2 of these at the same time. So if I'm doing a muffin mix, I might break up. Sometimes I find it more efficient to just make muffins this way instead of doing a muffin pan where you have to scoop it out, take them out, do all, right? It's a little more detailed. So if you don't have a lot of time, this will bake a lot faster, right? That 12 to 15 minutes is really where I bake much of everything. And so these are a great choice. Okay, another option, if you are a cast iron user, these are smaller. They're 5.5 inch, same thing. And if you're really Tetrisy, sometimes you can squeeze 2. You usually have to put the rack in, the tray in first and then get that. But these we love for things like cookies. So like just your regular cookie mix, either, made from scratch or that you purchase. Bacon, these make for amazing individual desserts. So we love to do cookie skillets. You've probably seen that on menu at restaurants. You can do that at home, right? So cookie dough, bake that for 12 to 15 minutes, and then ice cream or whipped cream. The other thing I really love to do in these is cobblers, also eggs. Turn out really great in here, little quiches. But again, I just like to use these more as for baking. I will say these are also, all of these choices are really great options to reheat. Okay, and the reheat setting is also at that 350. It's 5 minutes. So these are, I would use even to warm up like chili, chicken wild rice soup, any type of really, really liquid that shouldn't just be floating around in the air fryer, okay? So that's another option. This option is a piece of stoneware. Obviously, it's very small. These fun little waves mean that this is actually dishwasher safe. So if you've been using stoneware for a really long time, that's probably the biggest con to stoneware, and that has been fixed. So that's fantastic news. This works great. Things like crescent rolls, croissants, cinnamon rolls. You could do cookies on here. Also really great for the reheat setting. If you reheat pizza on here, basically anything comes out absolutely fabulous. So these are the three things that are kind of the go-tos in our home for both baking and that reheat, okay? Because these are all safe for this air fryer. They do not void the warranty. And you know, if you have something more liquidy, it's not spilling everywhere. Another fun thing I'm gonna show you pictures of. This is a super fun tool. It's called a hand pie pocket maker. And so you can make a hand pie, right? Like this. Basically, you're gonna take, you can use like the store-bought pie crust. You're gonna cut that, fill it with, you use this scoop to fill it with whatever, pie filling or fresh fruit that you like. Pie crust on top, and then you're gonna push that together. It's gonna pinch the sides all the way around, and you can get a hand pie. The other thing I love to use this for with this, any of these are beignets and also pizza pockets. So we'll use this. I'll even use a biscuit, pull it in half, like the long way. So if you have a circle, right, if this was your biscuit, you're just gonna kind of peel it in half, spread it out so it's on here, fill it with pepperoni, cheese, sausage, whatever you want, squeeze. I will do a little bit of egg wash, go ahead and bake that, or you can do it with the same biscuit, chocolate chips on the inside, egg wash, and then dust it with cinnamon and sugar, and you have got beignets that I have yet to meet a person that doesn't like those things. So these are really, really awesome options. So if you're like me and love to just bake on a smaller scale, I love to do, like, for example, this cornbread. It's super easy to do if I've got something in my multi-cooker, a chili or a soup that goes really well. Just saves me from turning my entire oven on, letting it warm up. Process is just a lot faster. So things like sides and that, baking is such a great thing. And then also just that individual dessert idea is so fun. So as you can probably imagine, this is a really easy and fun way to get your kids involved with your cooking and baking, with things that they can do start to finish, helping to mix something like this, or a muffin mix, make the cookie dough, and make those, give them the simple instructions of bake on 15 minutes, 12 minutes, whatever it might be. And they feel super independent and accomplished, and it helps you. So there is your air fryer baking, reheating. Check the end of this segment for a bunch of pictures just to see how all of this comes out of your air fryer, because I tell you, it is just as great as baked in the traditional oven. Super, much shorter time, a lot less to clean up, and you're left with like this for washing, which is super amazing, because if you are also like me, I don't like dishes. So anything I can do to minimize dishes in my house is a win. So there you go. Let me know what questions you have. If you're not subscribed and following along, you know the drill. Do that, hit that little black bell so you get notified. We'll keep building this segment out. So if there are things you are wanting to see with your air fryer, definitely drop it in the comments, and I will do my best to get that videoed and out to you guys as soon as I can. So happy cooking. We'll see you later.